High above the city of Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, a giant statue stands on top of Corcovado Mountain. It's Christ the Redeemer, one of the most famous landmarks in the world. With arms open wide, it seems to embrace the entire city. Millions of people visit every year. They come to see this amazing sight and to feel its message of peace and love. The statue is huge. It's 125 feet tall, about the same as a 13-story building. Just the head alone is almost 13 feet tall. That's taller than a giraffe. The statue is made of concrete and soapstone, a kind of soft rock. It's covered with thousands of small triangular tiles. These tiles make the statue sparkle in the sun. The view from the top of Corcovado Mountain is breathtaking. You can see all of Rio de Janeiro, from the beaches of Copacabana and Ipanema to the Sugarloaf Mountain cable car. On a clear day, you can even see the Guanabara Bay and the Atlantic Ocean. It's no wonder that Christ the Redeemer is one of the new 7 wonders of the world. The idea for a statue on Corcovado Mountain first came about in the 1850s. It was a time when Brazil was still an empire. A priest named Pedro Maria Boss suggested building a statue to honor Princess Isabel. She was the daughter of the emperor and a very important figure in Brazilian history. But the idea for the statue was put on hold for many years. Then, in 1921, as Brazil was preparing to celebrate its 100th anniversary of independence, the idea came up again. This time, it was decided to build a statue of Jesus Christ. He would be a symbol of peace and hope for the nation. A huge fundraising campaign was launched, and people all over Brazil donated money to build the statue. They wanted to create something truly special, a monument that would inspire people for generations to come. Finally, in 1922, construction began on top of Corcovado Mountain. Building Christ the Redeemer was a huge challenge. The statue was too big to be built in one piece. Instead, it was made in sections, like a giant jigsaw puzzle. These sections were then carried up the mountain and assembled on site. The work was difficult and dangerous. The workers had to deal with steep slopes, strong winds, and the hot Brazilian sun. It took 9 years to complete the statue. Finally, on October 12, 1931, Christ the Redeemer was officially inaugurated. It was a moment of great pride for Brazil. Over the years, the statue has become a symbol of Rio de Janeiro and of Brazil itself. It's a reminder of the country's strong Christian faith and its welcoming spirit. People from all over the world come to see Christ the Redeemer, and it's easy to see why. You might be surprised to learn that you can actually go inside Christ the Redeemer. There's a small chapel located in the base of the statue. It was added in 2006 to mark the statue's 75th anniversary. Getting up to the statue is part of the adventure. You can take a train that winds its way through the Tijuca National Forest, offering stunning views along the way. Or you can ride in a van or even hike to the top. Over the years, Christ the Redeemer has needed a few touch-ups. In 1980, the statue got a good cleaning for the visit of Pope John Paul II. In 2002, new elevators and escalators were added to make it easier for visitors to reach the top. And in 2010, the statue underwent a major restoration after it was damaged by lightning. More than just a statue, Christ the Redeemer is a symbol of hope and inspiration. For many Brazilians, it represents the welcoming arms of Christ, offering protection and love. It's also a reminder of the importance of faith and the power of redemption. Every year, millions of people come to see Christ the Redeemer. They come from all walks of life and from every corner of the globe. Standing at the foot of this magnificent statue, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. Christ the Redeemer is a reminder that even in a world that can sometimes seem dark, there is always hope. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more history adventures.